Welcome to Gearless Garage. Today, we dive into a machine that's causing shockwaves through the world of performance engineering and automotive luxury, the 2025 BMW M9. A name that carries with it both myth and ambition. For years, enthusiasts speculated, rendered, and fantasized about BMW's true hypercar. And now, fantasy meets reality. But here's the question: is it pure genius, or completely insane? Stay tuned as we dissect every curve, every horsepower, and every innovation of this mind-bending machine. 1. The legend begins. The M9 isn't just another model in BMW's storied M lineage. It's a milestone. This vehicle is BMW stepping into hypercar territory, a space long dominated by Italian exotics and rare engineering marvels. But let's rewind. For decades, BMW fans begged for something beyond the M8, something that wasn't just track-capable but world-shattering. Rumors of an M9 date back to the early 2000s, yet nothing ever materialized, until now. In 2025, the M9 has arrived, standing as a statement of technological prowess, bold design, and unapologetic ambition. The idea of the M9 emerged as an answer to questions BMW had long left unanswered. Could BMW rival Lamborghini, Ferrari, and McLaren in raw hypercar terms? Could it create a machine that didn't just participate in the conversation but rewrote the script entirely? The M9 is a design born of ambition, a blueprint of BMW's boldest dreams, and a declaration that the Bavarian marque is not content with just competing in the M5-M8 realm. Underpinning this initiative was BMW's desire to show that Germany can rival Italy not only in engineering but in passion. The M9 project was incubated in secrecy for nearly 6 years, with input from the brightest engineers across BMW M9 division and even Rolls-Royce. The idea: a hypercar that wasn't just fast but beautiful, intelligent, rare, and stirring. And the M9 delivers just that. 2. Design that dares. One look at the M9 and it's clear, this isn't your average BMW. It's sculpted, aggressive, and futuristic. The body is forged almost entirely from carbon fiber reinforced plastic with active aerodynamic elements that morph on the fly. BMW calls it intelligent aerodrive. From the sweeping LED laser headlights to the massive rear diffuser, the M9 screams presence. It boasts butterfly doors, a clamshell rear bonnet, and an underbody that was honed in wind tunnels for over 1,000 hours. The front nose dips low, framed by air knives and floating light blades that give it an alien but magnetic aesthetic. The kidney grills are now fully closed for aerodynamic optimization, but they glow with precision LEDs, BMW tradition reimagined. Inside the cabin, the seamless flow of exterior panels continues, blending carbon aero fins with muscular flared arches. The rear end is a blend of art and aggression, with OLED taillights forming a subtle M signature at night. The exhausts? Quad titanium laser-cut units that glow red under hard throttle. Every inch of the M9's design dares convention to keep up. 3. Power unleashed. Let's talk power. At the heart of the M9 sits a 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V12, a bold move in the age of downsizing and electrification. But this isn't just any V12. It's paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system that delivers instant torque and keeps emissions surprisingly low. BMW spent 3 years refining the V12 to balance raw power with environmental demands. It uses titanium aluminum turbos, 3D printed internals, and a semi-solid cooling system derived from motorsport. The result? 850 horsepower and 950 Nm of torque, with a 0 to 60 time of just 2.5 seconds and a top speed exceeding 220 miles per hour. What sets the M9 apart is the way it delivers power. Thanks to the mild hybrid setup, power comes instantly, with a surge of torque available from just 1,200 RPM. The electric boost eliminates turbo lag entirely, while also allowing for short-distance electric-only cruising in cities. BMW's acoustic engineers worked closely with the engine team to tune the M9's exhaust note. It has multiple sound profiles, from a subdued urban growl to an aggressive track-ready bark. It's not just sound, it's an emotional soundtrack to performance. 4. Futuristic interior. Inside the M9, luxury meets racing DNA. The cabin is cocooned in carbon fiber, Alcantara, and hand-stitched leather. The digital instrument cluster is fully holographic, offering customizable readouts based on driving mode. The central infotainment display floats in mid-air using magnetic suspension technology. The dashboard is minimal, almost sculptural, with surfaces that change temperature and texture depending on driving conditions. In comfort mode, the cabin emits warm lighting and soft ambient sound. In Sport Plus, it stiffens up with red lighting, reactive seats, and enhanced tactile feedback in controls. Gesture controls have evolved, now tracking your eyes and hand movements with precision. There's no physical start button, just biometric activation. Fingerprint, voice, and even heartbeat detection are integrated into the system. The seats are carbon monocoque shells with integrated massages, active ventilation, and posture sensors. For long drives, the AI can adjust seat angle and lumbar support automatically to prevent fatigue. Even the pedals adjust to your driving posture. 5. Chassis and handling. BMW M engineers have given the M9 a groundbreaking active chassis system. Each wheel adjusts independently in milliseconds, responding to terrain, speed, and driver intent. Dubbed Adaptive Quadra-Control, this tech works with dynamic rear-wheel steering and torque vectoring to deliver unshakable grip and razor-sharp handling. The chassis is made of a composite magnesium carbon matrix that weighs less than standard aluminum but is twice as strong. BMW has worked with DTM race engineers to refine the suspension geometry, offering 3 distinct profiles: comfort touring, performance street, and track lockdown. The M9 reads the road in real time, scanning ahead using a suite of lidar and cameras to anticipate undulations, potholes, and corners. It reacts before the driver does, flattening bumps, leaning into turns, and offering a level of confidence never before seen in a road car. 6. Tech that reads your mind. The M9 introduces an AI-powered driving assistant called Neuron. Unlike standard systems, Neuron learns your behavior, monitors your stress levels, and adjusts the car's settings in real time. If it senses fatigue, it tunes the suspension and lights for a calmer ride. If it feels aggression, it sharpens every response. Neuron interfaces with wearable tech and uses sensors embedded in the seat, steering wheel, and floor to track your heartbeat, skin temperature, and voice pitch. It then predicts what the driver might need, before the driver knows it. Need coffee? It recommends a pit stop. Losing focus? It activates a rest mode and adjusts ventilation. The system works seamlessly with BMW's Level 3 autonomy, enabling hands-off, eyes-off driving in most highway conditions. Combined with vehicle-to-vehicle communication and over-the-air updates, the M9 can adapt not just to you, but to traffic, weather, and even global data feeds. 7. Sound, emotion, experience. What's a hypercar without soul? BMW ensures the M9 stimulates every sense. A custom Harman Kardon Quantum surround system pipes real-time engine harmonics into the cabin, enhancing emotional feedback. Outside, the exhaust delivers a visceral roar that changes with drive mode. The ambient lighting pulses to your music, heart rate, or mood. Even the fragrance system adapts, offering scents tied to time of day, season, and location. Driving the M9 feels less like operating a car and more like being immersed in an emotional chamber designed to thrill and calm at once. You can record your drives using onboard HD cameras and generate cinematic montages with BMW's Drive Story AI, turning your Sunday blast into a Hollywood highlight reel. The windows? They self-tint based on sunlight or privacy needs. The M9 is an experience, one that doesn't end when the engine turns off. It keeps learning, personalizing, and evolving. It's more than a car. It's your high-speed lifestyle partner. 8. Limited edition, unlimited desire. BMW is only producing 999 units of the M9 worldwide. Each one hand-built at a special facility in Munich. Buyers go through an exclusive experience, from track testing their car with BMW engineers to choosing custom paint mixed by AI. There's an exclusive M9 Atelier, a private design studio, where buyers interact with designers, test unique materials, and receive a personalized NFT-based ownership log that chronicles every aspect of the car's production. Each M9 comes with a 10-year performance maintenance guarantee and direct communication with a concierge team. The price? North of $400,000, with some editions likely breaching $600,000 with unique spec. Resale value is expected to skyrocket. For collectors, the M9 is more than a car, it's a living legacy. And for BMW, it is the ultimate proof that dreams, when engineered with precision, can wear an M badge. 9. Behind the build. To fully understand the 2025 BMW M9, we need to appreciate what went into its creation. BMW didn't just grab parts from existing shelves. They built new ones. A dedicated team of 500 engineers, designers, and software developers worked in isolated black rooms to create components that would exist nowhere else in the BMW ecosystem. From scratch-designed suspension arms to new software architecture coded in-house, the M9 is as bespoke as they come. The carbon fiber used in the M9 isn't just the lightweight material we see in other performance cars. It's a patented, triple-layer weaved carbon matrix that's heat-treated in vacuum chambers and reinforced with graphene. This makes the M9 one of the most rigid road-legal chassis in the world. The braking system? Carbon ceramic discs inspired by Le Mans prototypes, with calipers that use aerospace-grade cooling technology. BMW partnered with suppliers from Formula One, aerospace, and cybersecurity to build this car. Everything from the titanium wiring looms to the biometric sensors in the seats shows just how far the M9 pushes beyond the conventional car-building playbook. Even the paint contains microscopic solar particles that help trickle charge onboard electronics when parked. 10. Racing routes and testing tales. BMW didn't just test the M9 in labs or computer simulations, they put it through hell. Over 1.3 million miles of track testing, from the Nürburgring Nordschleife to Yas Marina, ensured the car could deliver power without compromise. Each prototype was driven by XF1 and DTM racers to fine-tune steering, throttle, suspension, and brake balance. On-track telemetry gathered over 2 years was analyzed by BMW's motorsport division to refine the car's behavior. One of the test drivers reported, "This car doesn't feel like it's breaking records. It feels like it's setting them for the future." BMW also created a series of M9-only virtual racing environments that allowed engineers to tweak performance variables in real time, accelerating development without waiting for real-world changes. The result? A vehicle that reacts as a race car should, yet remains civilized when you want it to be. The M9 even participated in a secret cross-continental endurance test, traversing over 20 countries under various climate and terrain conditions: snowy Alps, blistering Middle Eastern deserts, coastal highways, and traffic-heavy city centers. It passed every phase without a major mechanical fault. 11. Ownership experience and community. Owning a 2025 BMW M9 isn't just about driving, it's about being part of a rare and tightly-knit community. BMW created a global M9 collective, an exclusive membership club for M9 owners. It grants access to private track days, concierge services, and invitation-only events hosted in exotic locations like Monaco, Tokyo, and Dubai. Each owner is assigned a dedicated performance liaison who helps them explore every ounce of the M9's potential. From arranging custom tuning sessions to booking test laps with BMW racing drivers, the support is unrivaled. There's even a direct 24/7 communication line to BMW engineers for any performance inquiries. BMW has also integrated an exclusive digital ecosystem, an M9 companion app that connects owners with one another, allowing them to share performance logs, route recommendations, and participate in global driving challenges. Owners can even live-stream their drives or showcase lap times from around the world. Customization options don't end at purchase. The M9 offers a lifecycle personalization program, allowing owners to return their cars for yearly refreshes, interior trims, new tech modules, paint finishes, and even software updates that fine-tune power delivery or handling dynamics. It ensures that no two M9s remain the same year over year. The BMW M9 doesn't just aim to dominate roads. It creates a lifestyle, a curated world for those who appreciate the intersection of art, engineering, and raw speed. The question isn't just, do you own one? It's, are you part of the legacy? 12. The M9 versus the world. So how does the 2025 BMW M9 stack up against the best of the best? Think Ferrari SF90 Stradale, McLaren P1 successor, Lamborghini Revuelto, and even the electric disruptors like the Rimac Nevera or Tesla Roadster 2.0. Each one of these hypercars has something unique, whether it's raw electric thrust, a hybrid soul, or a V12 symphony. But the M9? It dares to do it all. Compared to the SF90, the M9 offers more emotional driving engagement, thanks to its thunderous V12 and less digital isolation. Against the Rimac Nevera, the M9 sacrifices instantaneous electric acceleration for a more analog, visceral experience, and it wins over purists for that reason. Where the McLaren focuses on lightweight purity, the M9 brings in luxury and usability without compromising on performance. Even when set against Porsche's ultra-precise 918 successor, the M9 holds its own with greater personality and arguably more exotic design. And when it comes to exclusivity, BMW's limited 999-unit run outpaces even Ferrari's hyper-exclusive SP models in buzz and desirability. What really separates the M9, however, is the balance. It isn't the fastest in a straight line, the lightest on a track, or the most digital in cabin. But it brings a perfect harmony: emotion, intelligence, legacy, technology, and art, all wrapped in one aggressive yet elegant machine. In the war of hypercars, the M9 is neither a shout nor a whisper. It's a measured roar. A reminder that even in an age of automation, emotion still has horsepower. And BMW still has the fire to lead. 13. Future-proofing the hypercar. The M9 isn't just about today's glory, it's built to withstand tomorrow's revolution. In a world rapidly shifting toward electric mobility, autonomy, and climate regulations, BMW made sure the M9 doesn't become obsolete, it evolves. Underneath its performance-focused shell lies a modular architecture ready to adapt to future needs. BMW engineers have developed a scalable hybrid platform for the M9 that can eventually support a full electric drivetrain. The vehicle's core systems, cooling, battery bays, and control modules are upgradable. BMW has even hinted at a possible M9E variant, boasting 4 electric motors, which could be offered as part of a second-wave production or through a performance retrofit program for current owners. But it's not just hardware. The M9's AI is built on a neural learning platform that will improve over time, just like human intuition. OTA, over there, updates mean the M9 can learn new driving techniques, adapt to evolving traffic laws, and incorporate future safety protocols without visiting a dealership. Sustainability plays a major role too. The M9 uses vegan leathers, 3D-printed recycled plastics, and paints made from algae-based compounds. Every M9 is carbon neutral from production to delivery, and BMW's M9 facility runs entirely on renewable energy. BMW has ensured that every aspect of the M9's lifecycle can be renewed, restored, or evolved. It is designed not to be discarded in a few years but to be reborn, again and again. The M9 isn't just a future-proof hypercar. It's a statement that performance, sustainability, and evolution can exist in one masterpiece. 14. Cultural impact and media storm. When the M9 was unveiled, it didn't just make headlines, it dominated them. Automotive journalists, influencers, tech analysts, and cultural critics all weighed in. Within 24 hours, BMW M9 trended globally across every major platform. The launch event video hit 100 million views in a week, more than any other BMW model in history. But the impact goes beyond numbers. The M9 reignited a passion in the automotive world that many thought had gone quiet. Memes, parodies, short films, music videos, content creators across genres embraced the car. It became a digital icon, appearing in video games, VR simulations, and digital fashion campaigns. Pop culture embraced the M9 like few vehicles before it. It featured in sci-fi blockbusters, topped hip-hop lyrics, and showed up in runway presentations during Milan Fashion Week. The car's sculpted body and raw emotion resonated with an audience far beyond car enthusiasts. Critics praised it as a masterstroke, a car that feels like a moment in history, said one editor. Others questioned if BMW had gone too far. Too expensive. Too experimental. But that was exactly the point. The M9 wasn't built to be agreeable, it was built to spark debate, passion, desire. BMW leaned into the chaos, encouraging interaction through digital challenges, augmented reality car shows, and NFT art collaborations. They weren't just selling a car, they were launching a movement. A rebellion against the mundane. A celebration of excess, intelligence, and design. The M9 didn't just shake up the market. It reshaped how we define a car's cultural footprint in a hyper-connected world. It proved one truth: when engineered right, a machine can become a myth. 15. The legacy BMW wanted. For BMW, the M9 represents far more than a flagship or halo model. It is the spiritual culmination of every risk, lesson, and milestone in the company's performance history. This isn't just about one car. It's about setting a new precedent for what the letter M truly means moving forward. In many ways, the M9 ties together every legendary M car that came before it. The balance of the M3, the raw edge of the M5, the elegance of the M8, and the innovation of the i8, all distilled into one unified machine. It's as if BMW has bottled its DNA, evolved it, and unleashed it onto the world with nothing held back. The M9 also marks a shift in identity for the brand. It's a bold signal that BMW is not content with gradual evolution. The M9 embodies a rebirth, a renaissance of Bavarian engineering for a globalized, digitized, and climate-conscious world. It breaks free from tradition while honoring it in every detail. BMW knew that creating the M9 wouldn't be universally accepted. But that was the plan. The M9 exists to challenge, to provoke, and to push boundaries. And in doing so, it has reignited interest in the brand across generations, from longtime purists to Gen Z techheads who never thought they'd care about a combustion-powered car. In 10, 20, or 50 years, when we look back on this era of automotive innovation, the M9 will stand tall, not just as a product of its time but as a turning point. For BMW, it's not just legacy. It's legend. The 2025 BMW M9 is more than a hypercar, it's a declaration of intent. A statement that BMW refuses to be boxed in by tradition or defined by its rivals. It's not just about building the fastest or most luxurious machine, it's about creating something unforgettable. Something with soul. From its radical design to its thunderous V12 and intelligent AI systems, the M9 fuses art and science in ways no BMW ever has. It's a rebirth of the M ethos, infused with the daring spirit of tomorrow's technology and today's ambition. The M9 doesn't fit neatly into categories. It isn't here to just win races or top drag times. It exists to ignite passion. To inspire designers, engineers, and drivers to dream bigger. To remind the world that cars can still move us, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. In a world chasing efficiency, conformity, and automation, the M9 breaks free. It roars against silence. It glows against dullness. And in doing so, it doesn't just join the hypercar elite, it reshapes it. Thank you for riding with us on this deep dive into the 2025 BMW M9. This has been Gearless Garage, where machines meet myth, and the road never ends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay gearless.